Hello. Hi, Prof. Hi, Illustrologist. Hello, Fallen. How y'all doing? Welcome in. How goes? What's good? Also, shout out Saber Sloth. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think I have posted everywhere that exists that I do things. So I think I'm good. I just have to make sure my cat's butt doesn't touch my stream deck, which is getting real close. So let me just move this 1 second. Welcome to the puppet show. All right, John, you need to get settled. Thank you. All right. I have to have my curtain shut because it's very bright in here. And Jonathan gets very angry when I do that. Like he takes it out on me in the stream. So I have now put the curtain around him. And you're now here. Hey, I won't judge you if you can't hear me. I won't judge you one bit. Let me just grab the references that I have. I'm going to put them in a folder on my phone so they're easier to access when I am stupid. And I lose it, which I do a lot if you are here. Okay. New album. Josephine. Save. Hi, Taylor. Welcome in. Hello, Prismatic. Nice to see you. He's not being a naughty boyo today. I think he felt bad about yesterday. He could totally tell he did something wrong. He was extra cuddly with me specifically. Are we talking about you? Are you pressed? I need you to sit down. Why are you losing it right now? You see the demons. Okay, lie down. How's everyone doing? Oh, Jonathan, no, we're not attacking the curtain. That's not how this works, okay? I will go like this for now until you lie down, okay? Sorry, guys. Minor inconvenience, the child. Okay, so we are working on the lovely Josephine Montilyet. Is that how you say it? Montilyet? Okay, he's left us. He's ditched us. I can shut the curtain now. We can start the stream by throwing up the process video to see where I've gotten to up to now. Let me know if you prefer that or if you prefer if we get right into art. While I drink some of my tea because it's definitely almost cold by now. How's everyone doing? Are you making good choices? The puppet show. I'm really excited about this piece. I'm really, really happy with how it's turning out. It is. I drink green tea with lemon so often. I almost never have coffee anymore. I did have a cup this morning with my sister though. She needed a motivator. I'm doing good. Had another nice big sleeps and I'm now working on someone's commission. Oh, I wonder who it could be. Oh my goodness, crazy. Wow. Okay. I will just get right into it because I have not heard otherwise. And I'm excited. Where is the face? Yeah. Maybe I was getting bored. Is this what I used? That's okay. Hi, Eddie. Welcome in. 11 months. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thank you so much for your resubscription, you stinky. I'm excited that you're getting back to work soon, but also I'm excited that you get to come to stream today. Pros and cons. I'm really glad you're here. Personally, I'm exhausted. The boys are sick. Oh no. So I was up and off all night, so I feel like crap, and I worked on 3 artworks yesterday, so I'm very happy about that. Whoa. I'm falling over my words. That's actually amazing. 3 artworks in one day. Pro. Amazing. My plan today, here we go. We need like a title for like to-do list time because it's my favorite time. I am going to try and get as far as possible on stream on her. And then I am going to move to a PNG tuber commission. I can't share it right now. It's a secret until the streamer shares it with their community. So I'm going to work on finishing that this evening. So that way I have other commissions because that one had a rush fee attached. So I want to get that one done. And then we have a lot of other commissions that we're doing. If you're curious, I can show you what all the whips we've got going on. Work starts next week, and I managed to get my niece to bed, so I have the time. Hell yeah. Also, happy birthday to her. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, a first birthday. That's crazy. I've got a headache, so I'll mostly be lurking, but I can't miss my Josie. I am so sorry you have a headache. I am sending you all of the good healing vibes. I've had a headache every evening for the last 2 weeks. I think I messed something up in my, like, neck. You know when you get, like, a neck, like a tension headache? So I hope that you're able to drink some water, do some stretching. Breathing exercises could also work. You've got this. I believe in you. I know that I wanted her to not have a straight nose, but I want to make sure it actually, like, shows up in the piece. Like, I want it to be clear that her nose is not... It's got a cute little bump in it. To make sure you never leave. I'll be okay. It's not evening yet, so my headache hasn't kicked in, so I'm good right now. It's so weird. It's always at the end of the day. I think it's honestly because, like, you know, as you draw, you, say it with me, shrimp. So, alas, gotta do what you gotta do. I have gotten out of some of my good habits of self-care, though. So today is my day that I'm trying to get back into it. And that might help too, which is nice. I'm trying to finish my show that I'm watching right now, specifically Ghost Whisperer. I don't know if any of you have watched it. And then get back into Critical Role. I usually prefer to watch it as it comes out, but sometimes I just really need a good Critical Role binge. Is anybody else like that, where they prefer the ability to binge it and, like, they feel like they get into it more? Getting them shrimp and aches. Them shrimp and aches. Fallen, can you send me that? I want to make a sticker of a shrimp and call it Shrimp and Aches. I was hoping you'd be live again so I could lurk. Hell yeah, Clothra, it's so nice to see you. Also, I really, really love to hear that you guys are working with me, whether it be art or your regular job. I don't know. Productivity makes me so happy. Like, I'm not bullshitting you when I say that. When someone is being productive while they're hanging out with me, I feel so, I don't know, like, equally motivated. Does that make sense? Gonna be sweet. Vox Machina 3? Yeah, speaking of, I was thinking, who wants to do a watch party of season 1 and 2 before 3 comes out? I'm gonna watch 3 with B. That is our thing that we do. But I think that would be fun to also do a third, like a rewatch of it with you guys. I'm down for that awesomeness. Nice. Luckily, it's on Amazon Prime, so I should be able to do that. The only thing is I can't draw at the same time. I wish that I could. I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe there's a way to set it up. That would be a preference. I almost said pref. Like I'm some Gen Zer. Not work, just one of my 6 million works. If it's on a weekend, mind you, as I'll be working, it probably would be on a weekend, unfortunately, just because that is when most people don't work, like the majority. But maybe not. We'll see. Binging is always my preferred because I have the object permanence of a baby and will forget about things to watch or stuff. I am reading and watching so many different things right now, so I feel you. Like, I'm actually actively also watching Supernatural. I'm reading a bunch of different things. Oh gosh, there's so much. Thankfully not work, just one of my 6 million works in progress. I feel you. But you've got this. I love having more than one work in progress. I feel a lot more productive that way. Plus, you can bounce around so that way you don't get bored, which I think is equally important. The creative brain is not like a normal job. You will not always be able to just sit down and draw. Unfortunately, a lot of people think that's the case, and maybe there are some people that are like that. Correction, you won't always be able to sit down and draw well. And that's okay. That's normal. That's how the creative brain works, which is why AI is ass. And there's a beauty to the fact that a human made it when they were capable. Do you know what I mean? So, have faith in yourself. I love having lots of whips. I have so many right now. I'm able to join the watch party. Oh, you are able. Okay, good. Perfect. The Supernatural rewatch urge has been hitting me lately. I just have a really hard time getting through the first part, so I won't be restarting it, even though it's been a while since I watched it. I feel fine about, like, starting it from where it is, honestly. Like, I feel totally fine. Oh, Johnny, are you coming back? Is that what's happening? Ricky, any tips on rendering armor? Yes. 1, play around with brushes you wouldn't normally think to use. 2, play around with saturation when you're using multiply add, like if you're doing that sort of thing. 3, obviously look at a reference, see how, the scratches might be or the texture, and see if you can kind of replicate that in your own way or even in a completely different way and it still comes across when you zoom out. And 4, I actually have a textures tutorial. It's really old, but honestly, it's still accurate. Like, John, stop. Don't look at me like that. Stop rolling dice. I will give your dad shit for leaving it on his desk. Okay? I know you want to roll it, but you're going to lose it, and it was $80. Okay? Please. I beg of you. Thank you. I sketched out my Aelin piece, but I've never done a piece with armor. You got this. I very much take, like, one chunk at a time when I'm doing it. Like, actually, if it's cool, let me head on over to Lae'zel here. So, I know you don't have access to layers, but you do have access to the selection tool. So, just imagine these are all on the same layer. It's a little tedious, and I know you're using your finger, but luckily, Procreate allows you to hover your pencil or your finger now and undo each section. You could undo before, but they didn't have this hover before, and I do think it's very helpful. But yeah, utilizing the selection tool, not entirely. You don't have to do this for the textures always. Just play around with it. But the selection tool, I think, will be your best friend as someone who I know doesn't have a lot of layers. And then also, sorry, when you select something, don't forget that you can hold the top blue button, and then when you get this menu again, press save and load and press plus. That will also help you, I think. I swear, bitches, I don't know the words. Guys, I'm pretty sure nobody here gives a fuck at all. But Lisa, the one singing the song, is my favorite human being that's a celebrity on the planet, and she won a VMA last night for best K-pop. So little clap for her. I'm in love with her a little bit. Big crush on her. So yeah. I am excited. I think she won that for Rockstar, not New Woman, but still. She also looked gorgeous. I shared her fit in my Instagram story. Ricky said Lisa. About the won't will always to draw well. Kiki's delivery service is the perfect lover letter to artists. Tell them it's okay if you can't always do it. Sometimes it will just not work, and it's normal. I haven't watched that in a really long time. Maybe I should. More saturation here. I feel like I should have locked the door because I can't see. It's kind of freaking me out. I kind of like not using a pink to shade her lips. I feel like it works better for this piece. And I'll be doing some blending. It's not going to stay like this, but getting that shape that I want, I think, because I don't want her to have this pink lip, using this reddy tone that more matches her skin tone, I think works very, very well. And cheese sauce. Macaroni cheese, macaroni cheese. Yeah, when I zoom out, I feel a lot better about that. All right, how's everyone doing? Any good plans today? It's almost Friday for those of you that have weekends. Exciting. Macaroni cheese, macaroni cheese. I will forever say I know this song is like dumb, but I love it. Okay. I love this because it feels like she has a face, not just like a basic face. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I have a very good reference, I feel. Let's see if the character has specific blush placement. I don't think so. So I can kind of play around with it. I think, yeah, I want it to be lower on her face like that. Because that's an option. I'll show you the 3 options I do when I'm doing blush. So there's lower on the face. I almost always do lower on the face if it's a more masculine face as well. But I do feel like it works well with her face shape. You could do right on the apples of the cheeks. And then include the nose if you'd like. Which feels very similar to that one, but it's different, I swear. It is a little bit higher. There you go. So just to show you the difference, it's a little bit higher. And then you could also do, okay, I'm just going to press really hard so you can see where I'm talking about, like this area, really soft, and move it into the cheeks a bit. And then, of course, include the nose if you wish. This is very much stuff I feel like I think about a lot when I'm doing like my own makeup. I definitely don't want to do this one with her. Another option, or not another option, sorry. I'm trying to decide if I like the little bit higher one better or the lower one better. I think even though this one is cute, I feel like this one suits her more. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to include a bit of blush up here. Just pressing aggressively for a hot sec so you can see what I'm talking about. And then I also throw some on her hands. And then, because she has a warmer skin tone, this is something that I've done a lot. So if you follow me for a while, you know that I really like using blues, and I'll show you what I mean. I like using blues like in this area. You know, and under the nose a little bit. And it looks great. But the thing is, it does kind of come out gray. And when you're painting a darker skin tone, you don't want to be that artist who draws it looking super gray. And it's something that I'm still working on. But darker skin tones are so rich in color that I feel like whenever it looks a little gray, I feel like I failed. So I'm trying to avoid more blues and instead use warmer tones in this case. You could still throw in a couple of cool shades if you want, or you could do cool. It's your choice. But I think that it is important to not make darker skin tones look gray. So I'm going to use a warmer color. It also helps that she's got, you know, yellow in her fit. She also has blue. It's not a big deal. But I think it's important. Not your Barbie doll, yeah. Lord have mercy. Okay. Then I want to add here. Can I share an advice I've seen about drawing darker skin tones? Sure. There's a good chance I know it, and if I don't, that'd be lovely. It's not like you're telling me to do it, so I feel like that's a bit different. So yeah, I'd love to hear it. Okay. Gonna do it here. Now she does have a cooler background, so I might make the side of her face one more bounce color from the background, which is gray. So it's okay. But making it more saturated, I think, will look better. Even if not accurate. I noticed the game character actually has, like, at least in this picture, like, highlight right here. I'm going to blend it away so it's not so intense, but I'm going to throw it in there. You call it cocky, I call it true. Purple is a good undertone instead of blue. It gives more vibrance and reduces the gray effect. Hell yeah. Actually, I didn't know that. I have been playing with, like, a periwinkle, but I feel like you're right. If I go more purple, that'll look chef's kiss. So let's try it. Let me start with these warmer ones first, and then let's throw in some cooler stuff. Flaunt it, I am queen. Oh, wait, no, I'm doing that. I don't want that under the nose. Okay. Love it. We need a darker shadow, obviously, underneath the... I keep getting freaked out because I can't see outside. Okay. We'll play around with more of these after, but I just have one more that I want to do. Oh, God. Jonathan, chill out. You can't get around that way. Go around. Thank you. My cat's chaos. I want this. I can also move it a little bit more to the side, I think. Can you hear that? Oh, do you want your bed on that desk now? Here, let me adjust. You spoiled little boy. All right. Stand up. All right. And get on. Very good. He's very easy to please. It's very much like a toddler, like except for when he's in pure chaos mode. But whenever he lays on my side desk, because I have sort of an L shape, if you will, for my desk, he usually prefers to sit at the window, which is on the, let me do my L's, right side of my desk, and then my L shape is on the left side of me. And he'll just lay on the desk until I move his bed there, and then he will get up from me, wait for me to put it down, and immediately sit on it. Pretty easy to please. All right. And he's lying down. Okay. I don't know if I want this one here today. Maybe we do want it here. We'll keep it like that for now. Okay, let's play around with a purple tone. Not blue, purple. So we can also... See, I don't like it when it looks that warm, though. Like that. Because as you can tell, this is a normal layer. And when I press hard, it is the color that's selected in the top corner. But when I press lightly, it's this color. So it's very interesting. I think I'm going to have to find a happy medium. See, I don't want it to look pink either. That one's not bad, but I feel like it clashes with the blue. I feel like I like the idea of the purple, but it might look odd in this piece because of all the colors around her. So I might actually play around with blue. Let me just... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw down this blue lightly. And then I want to just see... That's not bad. See, as soon as it gets pink, that's where I'm like, Okay. And then I'm just going to duplicate this so I can get the actual color. And then try again. I do feel like this one works. It honestly looks purple on the skin tone, I feel, as well. But hopefully not too gray. Let's save this color so I don't lose it. And then add my shadow, which perhaps we will play with the color as well. Dun, 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 dun. Shaky shake, shaky shake, pasita. Don't know why I didn't just do that. Forever cursing my past self for outfit design elements that I didn't think about having to try and render later. Why shoulder spikes, Pascal? Why? I hear you, but do they look sick when they're done? You know? Gotta do what you gotta do. Big Kitty Claw 6, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. She has very, like, warm, I don't think it's technically eyeshadow, but hi, DM. I mean, yeah. Bye. Thanks for stopping in. Let's throw this warm tone over her lid. Dun, 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 dun. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm forever making simple designs on my characters because rendering lots of stuff is scary sometimes. You know what? At some point, I don't know when I'll have the time, but at some point, I'll have to, I don't know if I want to say render this, but like make it look better. This is my character Baxter, my mascot, if you haven't seen her before. And also my D&D character on Tuesdays. And this is her new fit. And I have to render it at some point. And I don't want to. So I really feel you. I do. Thank you. I'm so excited. I really like how it turned out. Having a good day of reading again. Thanks for asking. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. I hope you enjoy reading. Yeah. Oh gosh. Sheesh. Sorry, I'm just having some tea. They're all gone. Okay, we're going to start with this. I'm trying to decide if her eyes look oddly placed. So let me play around for a second. Yeah, that's a lot better. Simple adjustments. We're starting spring over here, so I'm dreading for summer. Oh no. Is summer really hot where you are? Turned out so good. Thank you, Prismatic. Baxter's doing her best right now. She's all right. She's having a rough go of it. All right, let's do some shading onto her hands. And where is my hand reference? 30 degrees Celsius for 3 days in a row. Oh, your summers sound like mine. Let me just zoom in on a hand here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's select one hand. No. To start. Just to make it a bit easier on ourselves. I feel that my character Splendid has been going through a rough time for the past several in-game months. Aww. I'm lucky because I've written Baxter as optimistic despite tragedy. So, like, she's doing her best, but she's getting a little sassier by the day, for sure. Absolutely. Super quiet. Gonna show you in charge. I love a good optimistic character. So, she has a bit of tears, but she doesn't wallow too much. Unfortunately, as I said on stream yesterday, she sometimes has to self-sacrifice, if you will, to try and contact the person in her head who she believes is the one who either killed her, brought her back, or both. And she has a name for who it might be, so she was trying to contact them because she's desperate to know and figure things out and learn who she was. But unfortunately, she decided to do this self-sacrificing in a church. So they're currently having her on watch. She's a little frustrated. You know, we live in a world of magic. These things are not unknown, but she's on, what's it called? She has to be watched during the day. Like, she has someone with her all the time now who is protecting us already. And then at night she has to go to the room in the church where Liliana, who does not believe anything Baxter says, because Baxter's like, I was just trying to talk to the man in my head, you know, stuff like that. It sounds a little, you know, if the world didn't, you know, have magic, it sounds a little, you know, so she's roughing it out a bit. A little frustrated while she tries to figure things out. But she kind of kept making it worse for herself. Unknowingly, she was just telling the truth. You know, I talked to the man in my head. He answered me last time I did this. It's not the best look. On your tippy toes. I know, like, it's a world of magic. What do you think is gonna happen? Up a level. You guys don't have dudes in your heads? I thought this was normal. Neurodivergents will band together to help Baxter. I hope so. So my boyfriend is the DM, and he had to bring in a DM PC because our cleric had to leave. He moved away in real life. And so he has a DM NPC now. And he did get Baxter. She was supposed to be stuck there for 24 hours, which was a courtesy. It was supposed to be 72. But this guy did get her to be able to be out during the day so they could at least get their tasks done. So, I mean, there's that. His name is, I don't remember his actual name. We just call him Mel. I think it's Malel is his name. Yeah, Malel. He was a cleric of Bahamut. So now Malel is a paladin. I'm guessing of Helm or Tyr or like one of those, because of the church that we're in is the Church of Tyr, but they also have areas for Helm. So one of those types of gods. Yeah, the good boys. Exactly why Baxter is struggling a bit in trying to explain her situation. To know you more, I could feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction. No, never let it go. Yeah. It is such a funny thing, a mystery, a lure. Gotta get to know you more. Okay. I'm really excited for when we get to play next. So basically, Baxter's and her party's goal right now is to be seen in Waterdeep. And that's because of two things. One, Gully, our resident goblin, is, of course, are we shocked, being followed by the Zentarum. Did he write that into his backstory? No. Did he mess up in-game? Yes. It was amazing. So we're waiting for the Zentarum to kind of show their hand a bit, because we do have the City Watch helping us right now, because Millel is part of the city. And most importantly, Baxter was able to confront the two men that ran the circus. If you don't know her backstory and you are interested in her backstory, ! Baxter will get you the process video of her original artwork as well as her backstory. But anyways, turns out he's working with someone, or the brothers were working with someone that likely is the person that killed, possibly brought back Baxter. Again, why she was trying to contact the person in her head. Fallen. Alert. Anyways, where was I? Oh, so basically Baxter left herself in disguise like the whole time that she's been in the city. But now that this whole thing happened, including that wizard that we think was possibly the killer of Baxter, like they attacked the city to when they were running away. Anyways, now they want Baxter to walk around the city to see who comes out of the woodwork, because we might be able to get answers on where this person is. So, sorry, I got distracted and I wasn't drawing. So we are actively out and about in the city trying to make ourselves known. That's kind of the whole shtick, the whole goal. So we went to the market and had stalls. We were able to rent some stalls, or we were given stalls by the church or the city, because we need to be seen. And Baxter had like a tarot reading stall, and Gully had, because he's a rogue, he had a sleight of hand. What's that game called where you have 3 cups and a ball in the middle and you try and like make people lose track of it? And then Ebros was the muscle, and then Mel watched from afar. And at one point, 2 men came up that Baxter didn't recognize their like cadence or like movements, because I did ask, because they were really weird. And he asked the cards, how fast can your party run? That was his question to the cards. And Baxter's like, well, and like answered honestly, because unfortunately I didn't roll a good enough insight. And yeah, we're about to start a fight in the middle of Waterdeep Town Square, Market Square. No big deal, but that's what next session starts as, and I'm really excited. On your lips. Yeah, should be good. Me, target sighted. Bless you. I need to make a banhammer emote one day. Just a very innocent question. And I'm sure with the best intentions. She was like, I mean, I could answer this with the cards. She's just doing her best. Just doing her best. Okay. Just want to throw the ones that are in shadow. So that way they don't look odd. Like that. Actually, there's not much to the nails, so we might as well just do them now. Having the Taroka deck was such a good call. It's been so fun and so freakily accurate. Like, it's crazy. I'm trying to remember a good moment, but I'm blanking right now. But, like, it's been so freaky. It's so good. Just imagine me hiding in the shadows and I throw daggers of deletion at the bots. I want to see that. I want to see that drawn. Maybe one day I could draw that. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Actually, let's just undefeated. Okay. No, you have to tell us how combat goes, Ricky, with Baxter. I mean, I promise that I will. I promise. I'll even try and write like combat notes, which I actually usually don't write because things are so intense, but I feel like I will, especially because you always ask, and I love that. Wait, what was that lyric? Drew to my Barrymore, I'ma go and tell all my friends. Okay. I thought you said I would go down on my friends, and I just wanted to be short. I'm going to join Werewolf Games soon enough, narrated by a friend. Ooh, so do you play a werewolf? Are you like a werewolf pack? Certified freak. 10 days a week. Okay. I'm liking how these are looking. It's a good start. You play in a pack of shapeshifters who try and stop an evil entity and its agents in what is now a losing war, and it's better to keep fighting. I'm trying to choose the tribe and auspice I'll play. Auspice? What does that mean? Also, that's really cool. The Spider City. Oh, is this like a known game? I don't know why I assumed it was homebrew. The moon phase you were born under, and it gives you powers. That's so cool. Is this like a book, or is this homebrew? A book, you know what I mean? The word. Oh, ad break. Warning, warning. Can't do workflow. Oh, that's so cool. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of World of Darkness. That's so cool. I have a friend who really, really loves werewolves. I'm surprised I haven't heard of it from them before, because they also play TTRPGs. Maybe they have mentioned it, and it didn't stay in my brain, which has high potential. Oh, it's Vampire the Masquerade adjacent? That's so cool. That's so freaking cool. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I just saw that Fallen sent me the shrimp and eggs thing. Vampires are bad guys in Werewolf. World Chronicles of Darkness got a lot of amazing stuff. The official setting is a bit too dark for my taste to run it as it is. That's fair. I know a lot of people don't prefer dark. I would love to play a really dark campaign, though. I think that'd be super fun. However, a dark campaign where, like, not all the characters are, like, bitches. Like, I don't want to play a bad guy. Or have to deal with really rude people. I don't know. I'm not big on players playing really, really bitchy characters. I think it ruins the fun. But, like, I think that there's a level that is okay. You know? So when I say dark, I don't mean, like, an evil party or anything like that. Contrast darkness with light. Yeah, I feel like I would enjoy that as well. I don't think you're talking about what I'm talking about. But still, in that case, yes. Like a good party trying to defeat something really dark. Or like a semi-good. I don't mind like a little bit of baddie. Or even a lot of it. I just don't like rude characters. Or like players that don't want to have their character work as a team is very, very frustrating in D&D. Because that's kind of the whole point. You need to make sure players understand they can still have fun. It's not all misery and broody. Yeah, exactly. That is... Gasping for the Evil Queen's DM. Well, that's different. That's different. I would not call that the bad guy at all. The queen is not evil. We tell her that she is, you know? Either that or she's just really dumb. Because she's doing so much good for an evil lady. Old vampire had a horrible sect that would do horrible things just because, called the Sabbat. Oh. I don't mind like dark themes in campaigns. I just don't like when the party is all about that. Like, I saw this really horrible thing. I'm not even going to get into details. I think people were also supposed to think it was funny. And, like, don't get me wrong. I definitely have dark humor. But this was, like inappropriate dark use of an NPC that was supposed to be someone that they fought that they decided to keep prisoner. And that's not okay. Like, there's a level of evil that I'm comfortable with. And that I think is okay. And that was not it. I think it depends on the storyteller group. Our Vampire the Masquerade game is very much still in the tragedy category because vampires, but it's also more politically focused. So, like, see, I see nothing wrong with all of that. I don't mind that kind of campaign. My biggest thing is characters that are bitchy because that's just how their character would act. You know? Bad at being evil. That's so good. That's why it's always good to talk with your players. Yes, I also think it's good to talk with your players ahead of time about that. I also think it's good to ask, before you play a bitchy character, to ask the DM. Like, keep it generic. Like, if you don't want to spoil that your character is away for what, like, you don't have to give reasons, or if you want your DM to just generally ask the group, I think that you should not bring a bitchy character in a campaign without asking the other players. Because a lot of people are not mentally fit, which I am one of them. Do you know what I mean? And again, when I mean bitchy, I don't mean a little sassy. I don't mean occasionally bitchy. I mean, like, mean. Like, make you cry. I mean, Ophelia kind of is a bitchy character, but she's also a softie. That's different. I just think that there's a level, like, if you're constantly snapping at the other players, that's where it's like, okay, but we're supposed to be... It's definitely supposed to be fun. I do understand that it's also supposed to be a story, so, like, that's why I'm totally cool with, like, darker themes and like a little bit of bitchiness, but it is still supposed to be a team game. That's what it comes down to. Is it supposed to be a team game? Flawless. And you check in with each other. Also so important. I love to hear that. Like, I've had games where I have cried so much, and like I can be sensitive for sure, but this was like over the top where like a friend has checked in because they were like, that wasn't cool. Toriad. Oh, that's the clan. The only reason my character should make another character or player cry is from, like, heart-wrenching stuff, either wholesome or, like, heartbreak, not from being a meanie. Yeah, and I don't mind heartbreak either. I was watching... Sorry, this is such an important conversation. I was watching, like, a podcast game. Or not technically podcast, because I could see them. But 2 players were breaking up because of something that happened. That's okay. But to also be like... You're such a shitty person, I can't believe you exist on this planet. Like, that kind of degrading isn't okay. Breaking up because someone did something that really hurt them, that's okay. That's a good, dark drama. Love it. Love it. I love to cry. Make me cry. But not in a way that makes me feel like you have just shit on myself and my character. You know? Yeah, 100% Clathra. I agree. 100%. What am I doing? Yeah, checking in is very, very important. We've been playing in various games together for years, so we already know each other really, really well, but we do still check in after or during in DMs if need be. Yeah. Like, I do think it's important, no matter how well you know someone, to check in, unless they've explicitly said, like, I promise you I'm good, make me feel like shit. I think that it's mandatory to do it every time. And it's with that in mind that I build the evolution of Hens Manifest. Ah! I'm so scared. I love crying in games. Like, I think, like, make me cry. Make this tragic. I love it. Okay, I think I'm happy with the skin. Mostly. Like, a couple more adjustments. I did. It was so good. My thumbs up phrase when things get tough is, ooh, hurts so good. Yes. I love that. I feel like I've said that as well in games. Or something along the lines. Hold on, I gotta find my face claim again. Okay. Let's do the blue part of the fit first. La Larissa, can you teach me Japanese? I said, it's just fabric, nothing special. Okay. Oh, there's a bit of a texture on it, so we can play around. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for coming by, Taylor. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope the kiddos feel better. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. If possible, even in the middle of session, I always have the X card available and constantly check how they're feeling because I have already been hurt by bad DMs and I don't want that to happen to anyone. Yeah, I love that. I love to hear it. Johnny, you want to come sit at the window? Why are you in between the two curtains? No, that's when you end up going crazy. You can stay there. Did you get your necklace back? I did. I did. I'm not wearing it right now, but I did put it back on yesterday. I got it. The maintenance guy came and got it out for me actually during stream, and then I washed it on break. I soaked it in soapy water. Thank you for asking. I'm really glad. For those of you who missed it, Jonathan pushed my necklace down the sink yesterday. My favorite necklace that I got from my sister. for narrating a vampire game soon. Like, you want to narrate one? You should. I got a lot of issue with dark settings because my first and longest DM when I started playing, who was terrible for a lot of stuff. That's why I got all the forms and trigger checks at the start of every session, and don't dare run a dark setting. I don't want to be a bad DM like that. I'm happy to hear that. I do think it's possible to run one with the same sort of, Jonathan, don't attack me. I'm trying to draw. With the same like forms and stuff like that. But also, like, if it's something that bothers you because you don't want to play one, then absolutely don't. But you're doing very great with that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Can confirm I am in that game. I have not been able to play anything lately. I am stresso espresso. Back on you and I every day, every night. Johnny, what are you doing? Let's actually grab the necklace. Turn it to a multiply layer. Yeah, as long as that communication is there, that's what's important. Like, I have a friend who ran an evil player campaign, or I believe she was in one, and it just comes down to communication. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab, you know what, let's just start with normal. And then I want to grab some sort of design that gives me the same vibes as her fit. It's a bit, it's a little florally. I'm sure I've got something that works. They don't need me though. I think I need it on the ground. I feel like this is definitely going to be the best bet. So what I'm going to do, I've ever played also 2 of like 5 that ever reached. Yeah, like it could definitely be fun for sure. You just need the right setup around it. So I'm going to drop this. I think we'll keep it small for now. We can always make it bigger. And then I'm actually going to make it gray. And then I'm going to change it to the hard mix layer. Is that the right one? Yeah, hard mix. Is it not going to work here? Come on. Maybe it does need to be a color. There we go. That's the effect I'm looking for. I was like, I've done this a million times. Where are you? Isn't that cool? Hold on, I'll read those messages in one sec. Isn't it fun? So all you do is you play around with the hard mix layer, and don't merge it because clearly that's not what you want. I'm actually going to change this. No, no, I'm not. Is it too much? No, I think it's fun. I like it. I'm a merge. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm gonna add some more shadows to the bottom. Okay. Isn't that fun? Don't you just love digital artwork? Oh, okay, let me read this. I'm currently playing in an evil assassin campaign, and it's honestly one of the most fun games I've played in. We're all evil, but also mostly just killing people who are also very evil, so it doesn't feel bad. Oh, that's fun. I like that too. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to play an evil campaign and like get that sort of out of your system. Like I don't see anything wrong with that. I just as long as everyone's on the same page, you know? And there's lines drawn where needed. I'm quite hyped for that mini campaign. It's the follow up of our TPK when he ran a 2-shot about a false Hydra and we got the worst luck imaginable. In 1 hour of combat, the players rolled only 5 times, about 5 on the dice. Oh my god. We'll play the villagers that our characters saved. Going back. Yo, that's so cool! Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you. I hope you have fun. I really have to pee, and we've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. Also, if you're listening in and you're new, I tell you when I have to pee a lot because it's too much. It's too much. So I'm going to take a 10-minute break. Please know my computer slowly dwindles in life. So sometimes when I go on BRB, the stream crashes. Let's pray that doesn't happen. I will be back. Everyone be good. I'm coming back early just for you, Star. Just for you. Hi. Did the ghost work? Really? Hold on. Ooh, it did work. Amazing. Hello. So the new redeem for Fallen to know this is it doesn't automatically happen. I have to press it because I didn't want Spotify to ruin it. So, just so you know. Just so you know. Are we going to be doing that? Is that what's happening to show Starlight? I was going to cause chaos since Fallen left. Fallen left? I must run pee and fill my drinks. Oh, we shall wait for Fallen to return. I shall do it. As soon as Fallen gets back. Well, Fallen's seen it, actually. Do we wait for Fallen? I will leave it up to you. Also, I'm gonna, I think, make something happen when the redemption is done, which, because I can see it in the chat, but I think it'd be cool to have something pop up on the screen just for a hot sec. Just, you know, to help me notice. That kind of stuff. I will wait. Star, how are you doing? How's work today? Also, side note, if I have the time, I think it would be really fun to do a stream, either probably in September, where we think up maybe a few Halloween costume ideas, or maybe just one, who knows, for Baxter, and we make them on stream. I think that'd be really fun. Hi, I wanted to romance Solace with my female inquisitor, but then I met Josephine. I understand. Also, hi, Multi. It's work. My weekly D&D tonight, and I'm excited. Ooh! Which character do you play for your weekly? Remind me. Also, Multi, remind me, are you House? No, that's Bramblesberry, I think. Multi, how are you doing today? Welcome in. We are just waiting for our OG, our main mod, to come back to use the redeem that Prof has put through. If you wait, you will see something stupid. By the way, Ricky, if you want Baxter in a Halloween costume, you should look at our server. Like the Hailiiz server? You saw the Tumblr live? Yo, Multi, I am so glad you told me that, because I often think that people don't look at that one, and so I'm like, should I post? Like, oh, I won't. Like, no one ever sees it. So I'm really happy to hear that. I'm existing. I'm glad you're existing. Let me see. Dun dun dun. Hailiiz server. Hailiiz server. What am I looking at? What do you mean? What mean? Ghoulish Delights. Ooh, what is this? I can't, but if y'all want, that's so cool. Ooh. Okay. I mean, you don't have to, but I'll throw one in there in case you want some inspo. My weekly game is my tiefling Ilya, my pyro sorcerer who does not understand he should not be frontline and does so anyway. Thanks, Sam. How are you? I'm really well, thank you for asking. I'm really excited to be working on the fan art today. It's looking a little too smooth, but we'll finish the hair and the skin after we finish the clothes. I'm really big on finishing the clothes first. Someone should @Fallen and be like, where are you at? Here. Let's throw this on while we wait for Fallen to return. Here we go. Yeah. I don't think that works, but it's a really good effort. But yeah, I don't know. What Halloween costume would Baxter be in? Also, my lovely friend Avery, who plays Ebros, which is Baxter's boyfriend, we do this thing. We've done it last Halloween, and we want to do it this Halloween as well, where we draw the couple in like a couple's costume. So I think it'd be fun. I have to think of some ideas, I think. I'm excited, though. There's the one I did last year. I made them Mario and Peach. It was so fun. I think it's one of my favorite traditions. It's so fun. Yeah. We are going to be drawing Multi. We're just waiting for Fallen to show up to do the redeem that Prof did. Right as I spoke about it. You notice that happens like a fair amount? It's kind of weird. It's kind of spooky, you know? It's a little spooky. Yeah. I'm excited about this fan art. I asked my patrons in the Discord what we should do for the sticker And someone said soulless, but I don't know if I can do just his head. It might not be obvious as him because I've been doing the chibi heads. Welcome back. We are going to be doing the redeem. So please enjoy and don't hate me. I did also make the video lesser quality, so hopefully it doesn't glitch as hard. So everyone pray. I'm really sorry. Also, I think I saved the wrong one. The wrong one because the opener wasn't in there. There's just like a little opener so that way it doesn't go straight to the title. There's smoothness. So that was written by PR Multiverse, who's in the chat, and they wrote it quite a while ago. And I didn't do anything with it. And then Prof reminded me of it again. The whole joke is I overuse the crap out of the airbrush. And so I talk about it a lot. So Prof wrote that. And so I had my friend Devin Rue voice it. And then I stayed up till 1 a.m. the other night to do that really shitty edit. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's 10,000 channel points right now to get it. I think it's only 1 per stream or maybe 1 an hour. I don't remember what it is. Yeah. You also overuse the airbrush. It's hard not to, you know? It's just sometimes it's so nice. It's so good. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I love dumb, goofy stuff. Shout out to Anthony Wheeler. All of his random shit on his stream is what inspired me to be like, yeah, let's do something dumb. Let's do something dumb. If Anthony ever shows up, we have to show him that. The sweet softness calls to us. Yes. All right, so we just did this fit. We're just doing the shadows on this bottom half now. To hard line and make it big and lower opacity, feather, win-win. Yeah, and also taper it. I have mine tapered. I should have used like a picture of my actual brush, but I didn't want to pull out my iPad, so I just used the basic. So yeah, shout out to Prof for writing that. I think in like February or something, and then we finally did something about it. Prof makes a lot of memes about the stream. If you're ever interested, they post them in the memes channel in the Discord. I think I pin them every time because I think they're so funny. Dun, dun. Oh my gosh! I don't know what happened. I don't know why they're suddenly working, by the way. I didn't do anything. I started to look at some photos of a trip I made on the BC Times, and now I want to run a Fall of London game. Fall of London game? What's that? I have never heard of that. I just want to add a rim to the fabric. Like I feel like it's a very thick fabric, so I want to do like this. Alright, I'm happy with that. Okay, now we have to do this. So silly looking. Alright, you added the brush redeem and now everything works. That's part of the powers of the one brush. You're right. The Dark Lord has made it work. Where did my references go? Yeah, I totally saved the wrong video. I'll have to fix that. I saved the one that doesn't have the opener because I hate that it plays the title scene right away. So I have something that says like, I don't know, I'm sorry, forgive me, or something in the front of it. Josephine. That I did it my way. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just studying her fit here. Do you know, let's do this other stuff first. Actually, we'll do the yellow last because that's like the biggest, baddest bitch of her fit and it's gonna kill me. So let's do that last. I was bad in joining other campaigns. Now I have yet another need. I am excited. Let me know. Also, side note, everyone, the summer YCH is still available and $110 cheaper if you're a Patreon member. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Also, if that's something that interests you, a pool party character YCH, I'll pull it up here on stream so you can see it in case you want to reach out. I just peeped the memes and the 0 Days of Freckles one always gives me a chuckle. It's a vampire chronicle where the Second Inquisition decides to make a move against the vampires on London at the same time that a very old vampire starts to wake up and has a grudge against... Ooh, that's exciting. Hey. I think I heard vampires. Yes. There's lots of chat about Vampire the Masquerade and the werewolf one, which I suddenly forget. Dark Chronicles something? Forgive me. I'm very forgetful. Can you tell? You know what? Let's try actually using this brush. Body bang. It feels too right. Explosion. Oh, hey. Werewolf the Apocalypse. Oh my gosh. So cool. One day I'll get to play more, but I definitely think I want to play less. Like, I want to play more. I want to play my games, but I hate how lost I get when there's too many. So I think I might lower the amount of games that I play. But I don't want to leave any games, so I'll wait until games end before I decide. But it's just very overwhelming, and I get lost in the sauce, and then I don't work. It's all very stressful. Ad break. I feel like it hasn't been warning me of the ad breaks. It just tells me when there is one. But I don't know if it's completely accurate. Oh, hey. Hyper Stella. I want to play Strahd, like, not that homebrew isn't fun, but I would like to play, like, an actual dark Strahd. Yeah, just the in progress. Weird, right? I love Strahd. I'd 1,000% play again. I keep trying to suggest to my DM you should run a demi-plane of Dread game based on Barovia after we finish it. To not go well, I maybe doomed us all by accident. Amazing. I love that for you. Tracy Hickman, writer of Dragonlance, wrote Curse of Strahd. Ooh. I have not played Dragonlance, but I know Star is playing, I believe. I have 5 games right now, but I spread them out. I have 1 weekly, 2 bi-weekly, and 2 monthly. My thing is I don't like them when they're not weekly. Like, it's very much not a preference. So I think I'd rather just, like, 1, maybe 2 solid weekly games. And then maybe that's it. And then be able to do, like, one-shots and stuff on the side. No matter how much I love D&D. I also have to make sure that I'm able to do the other things, you know? But instead I'm doing Tyranny of Dragons. Right. Okay. I knew it was something. Let's do select invert. Weekly D&D just hits different with like getting into character. Yes. Very much so. I could maybe do bi-weekly, but I don't know if I want to like promise too much of myself, you know, because I hate the idea of having to leave campaigns. I've had to leave, I think I had to leave by choice one of them, and it sucks. I felt sad. Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. This is supposed to be my one condition. Yeah, in person definitely has a different vibe. As someone who started with online, I love online. It also has its own version of magic as long as you have the right group. But there is something about in person that has a special magic to it for sure. I got what you need. No drama queen. Have a good rest of your day. So glad you got to pop in. Left, right, left, right. Mm-hmm. That's right, that's right. Okay, we need to fix this little spot. It's driving me nuts. Oh, I see. No. It's part of the belt. Okay. Okay. I tried to run with a couple people, but they didn't take it seriously, and I didn't enjoy it. That's another thing. I don't like when players don't take it seriously. I will say I don't have any games, I think, that are like that. I have had people like that in games that I've played, but they didn't stay. But there's just... It really sucks, because DMs work really hard to create this story, and it's absolute ass when people don't pay attention. Okay, we've got that. Actually, let's start with this. And then I just need to select It's so frustrating when you have one player that just doesn't care about the campaign and drag the entire table. Yes. Like, I very much see D&D as an extracurricular activity, and I always use this example. It's very Canadian of me. But if you joined a hockey team and you never showed up, you would be on the bench or kicked out. You know what I mean? And that's very much how I see D&D, because it is such an effort on the DM's front and also the players, especially when they put their whole caboose into their characters, you know? That's a big thing for me. Really, really irks me if people don't respect the fact that it's not just some fun little thing you do, which it is a fun little thing you do, but there's more to it than that. If it is a full campaign, there is more to it than that. I mean, honestly, even one-shots. It's a lot of work for the DM. I am a queen card. You wanna be the queen card. It's like when you dick around and be an ass, it's not just your time you're wasting to be considerate. Yes, and your actions have consequences, and your actions affect the rest of the party. Which is like the whole like saying, which I know we hear all the time, talked about, is like, oh, it's what my character would do, is such BS. You're still a person. You still have a brain. You still have to realize that some things are not okay, especially during certain campaigns. And then if it's also, like, not just, you know, fucking around during game, but also, again, not showing up, not putting any effort in, constantly being, like, asking people to repeat because you weren't listening, not because of other reasons, but because you specifically weren't listening. Like, there's a line. And if you cross it, you cross me. You know what I'm saying? Was constantly asking if he could turn into a bat to get a beer. Wait, what? Also, bats cannot carry beer. It's what my character would do. Then write a better character, dickhead. Yes, exactly. Exactly that. Dun, 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 dun. I need this to be a richer brown, actually. I'ma do it on my own now. Now that you alone, got you looking for a clone now. Sing it. There's one clan that we use as an ability called protein to turn into different creatures, though he kept asking to be disruptive. Like on purpose. He was just trying to screw around. It wasn't logic. It wasn't his character. It was just him trying to screw around. Yeah. That's another version. I didn't even think of that. Like players that are there and it's not even like their character wants to do this. Like they just want to screw around. There's definitely times where it's absolutely okay and it's hilarious and a good time. But like read the room, you know? That's why now I basically try to only invest myself as much as the players do because I get burned out a few too many times. So for players who are very interested in the game, their character, I get invested in them and plan stuff for them. But if you don't care, don't expect me to prepare a scene. Yes, exactly. I'm also the kind of person where I would kick someone if they were constantly like just not respecting people's time. It's just, I don't know. It's so frustrating. It's so easy to not do too. Curse of Strahd, I played a loner, woe is me, I'm so edgy character, but I was specifically made her connected to one of the characters in session 0, so she'd have a reason to be there. Then made her grow with the party and connect. Yes! I love the way you wrote that. That's so, so good. Like, you can have a bitchy character to other people, but not to the party. Because these are people trying to have fun and hang out, you know? So I love the way you wrote that. That's very much how I see it as well. I remember I did a one-shot a while ago for Lily's, I can't remember if it was Lily's birthday. It was for something, and I made a character that was, like, very much loner, like, quiet, grumpy. But to the players, specifically one of them, never. But also to the players. Like, she would die for them, you know? And it was just a one-shot, but I think that's exactly how you should kind of take it. 100%, I think you need to grow trust with a character first. I hate when people just assume they have to have immediate trust. Also, Devin, I did not realize that was you who said that. Your name is the same color as Calathra, and it didn't register. Welcome in. I can't remember what I was saying. It's gone now. It left my brain. Messing around and being goofy isn't the same as being disruptive on purpose. You can take it seriously and still have silly moments. Yes, very much. I agree. My What Was Me, Curse of Strahd character was like, these idiots will be my pawns, and then started to actually like some of them like a fool. Amazing. I made a bitchy character and I didn't like it because it made me feel bad. Yeah, that's another thing too, is it can make you feel really, really guilty. When you only love to hate me. Love to hate me, you hate to love me. I'm taking back what you've taken from me. You're mistaken, honey, there's something bad. Remind me why I be alone on my own. If I needed you, I have you, that I know. Hold up, I could do bad by myself, don't need help. Hand that I was dealt, like, oh well, felt. Oh, I didn't save the selection, no! Ain't foolish, stupid. Yes, Devin, we were talking about this earlier because we were specifically talking about bitchy characters, actually. Also, hello, Lava Slug. I don't know why I'm not processing names right now. We were talking about how, like, it's okay to play an evil character. It's okay to play these things, but check in with your players first if they're comfortable with that, whether you're the DM or another player. And if you don't want people to know how your character is, have the DM reach out to the party respectfully and just be like, hey, like, I need to know your guys' stance on this before I allow any things in the game, you know? Like, there's levels, and there's people that are not cool with that. And it's all about communication. just shove myself into the combo. Honestly, I love it. I love to see it. No complaints here. Sorry, just zoning. 100%. Also, like in our Wrath and Glory game, I'm playing a species who in lore acts like holier than thou. And again, but we talked about that made her specifically not as bad as the rest of them, gave her reasons to be with the party. And again, checking in with people to make sure they knew, like, that was Avon being an Eldar. Let me know if that was too much. It's not hard to not be a dick. Quote Calathra. Yes, I agree with this. It's not hard to not be a dick. You'd think that is common sense, honestly. And it could be the one to help how to kick it and tell whoever you want to tell. And because people know that, they're playing off of it and it's great. Yes. She's talking down to them and they're like, oh, Avon, you're so funny. And she's like, that wasn't a joke. Yes. Exactly. As long as you have communication with your party, you should be having a good time. Unless you've got a dick, like you said, in your party. There's no reason you shouldn't be having a good time. Unless someone isn't communicating when they should be. It's great fun. I don't know why, but I haven't heard it's great fun in a long time. And I don't know. I really like that sentence. It's very short, but I read that and I was like, that's so cute. It's great fun. I don't know why that made me think so hard. Sorry. All right, I really have to pee, and we're almost at 2 hours, so I'm going to take my break. It's probably not going to be a full 10, because I'd really like to keep working on this as much as possible before I have to get back to commissions after stream. So, everyone be good. Make good choices. I shall return. If the stream glitches, I will be back. It does that sometimes when I change to the BRB screen. I don't know why. It's rude, honestly. Hello. Sorry, I'm catching some Pokemon. I think I'm the only person who still plays Pokemon Go. I shouldn't say still. I've been playing it because I started walking outside because my treadmill broke. But it's been a good time. Thank you. Come on, Machop. I promise. Give me 1 second. I haven't been able to walk lately, and B and I have been having these really cute moments at the end of the day where we like go through our Pokemon and do some trades and stuff. So I don't want to miss it, you know, if I'm not able. I think that's good. I think that's everything I needed. Okay. Zach does for sure. I know a guy I was talking about how he's going to a Pokemon Go event in Japan at the end of the year. Glad to know. I mean, there's plenty of people that play, but I don't know any of my followers that play because I've mentioned a couple times on stream and everyone says nothing. And I'm like, okay. My best friend still plays. Amazing. I wish you guys played because I need another friend to gain something to finish a quest or whatever the heck it's called. Sorry, I'm just finishing my protein shake. I was really hungry, but like I want to wait till dinner to have like a bigger meal, so I just have a protein shake. So I'm just going to drink that and hang out with you guys for a hot second. Do you guys want to watch the process video like last time when we took a break while we're also chatting? I'm not going to wait for an answer this time. I'm sorry. I want to finish my drinky poo. I hate when it gets warm. It's gross. There are 2 other TTRPGs of Warhammer, one of Fantasy, the other Age of Sigmar. Ugh, I love TTRPGs, you guys. I also work from home. So I feel you. I have been struggling because I work from home. I don't have any in-betweens. So I get it. But I have been walking outside more in the summer. When our winters are too wintry for me to be able to walk outside. So my sister and I did get a I don't know, did I tell you guys this? We did get a walking pad. So not a treadmill, but a walking pad because both of our treadmills broke. So we were going to get one off of Facebook Marketplace. But we were like, do you know what? It's going to last as much time. It'll be bigger and heavier. And we won't be able to return it or get a refund or whatever if we go through Facebook Marketplace. Like, it's not a company. So we got a treadmill, well, walking pad, that I'll hopefully be using soon as well. But I do want to get outside a bit before winter comes because, again, our winters are too wintry to really walk outside. Hi, Auntie. Welcome in. I had lots of stops and stuff, and now there's, like, nothing around. That's so fair. I don't have a ton of stops in this area, but I have enough that, like, walking certain routes is, like, really beneficial, but nothing like if I was downtown, for sure. My partner works at like a big fancy park, so there's so many stops where he works. I'm so jealous. It's down, so I'm starting to have an OCD flare. I'll ground myself before class. Absolutely okay, DM. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope everything kind of feels nice and chill before class. You've got this. And I'll talk to you very soon. Don't even worry. I'm almost done with my protein shake. I swear. Dun, dun, dun. The song that got me into K-pop destroyed my brain. Dun, 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 dun. Bye, DM. Have a good class. Sorry, I'm almost done. Unless you want to keep watching, I'll let it play. And as always, good luck! I'm not going to put this in the garbage in my office. Because it's technically like milk. It's gross. Do you guys want to finish the process video or shall I get back to work? I'll let you pick while I sit comfortably. I'm kind of doing something I shouldn't be. You guys know Dyson, the one without the blades? It's got a circle. I have a little like short desk size one that I have underneath my desk, and I'm putting my feet in the hole to stay comfy. Hello, it's Zim, right? I will drink water. Thank you. I actually haven't had any water, and I really should. Maybe that's why I keep getting headaches in the evening. Bless you. Get back to work. Okay, I will. Let me drink some water, and then I will. Yeah, I have not. This is a full bottle. Whoops. Okay. We will watch the process video when I finish it. All right, where was I? Yes. It is perfect. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I want to add a leather texture to this too. It just looks too soft. I'm now looking at walking pads. Hell yeah. So the one that we got is from the same company as her last walking pad, and they were decent at customer service, which is why even though it broke, she thinks she accidentally broke it, we went with that company. I can send you a link if you want. I'm pretty sure it's based in the States, not Canada. Now, I haven't received the new walking pad, though, so I can't actually give you a review, but she liked her one that she had before it broke. So let me know. Okay. I'll get her to send me the link, and then I will send it to you. Ontario, Calgary? I'm confused because you listed a city and a province. A step machine? I've seen steppers, but I've seen a lot of people say it's harder on their like ankles and stuff than actually just walking. Because walking is really good for you. Running's actually not good for your body. And that knowledge, as someone who worked in like x-ray, makes me feel a lot better when I just walk. Oh, that's the joke. Okay, just checking. I'm so sorry. Here, let's have this color bounce. But I'd like a nice ass. Do you know what? Valid. I don't know why I said not. I did not even consider that. Maybe I'll have to invest in a stepper eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna check myself. Are nice. I agree. For me, it's about just taking better care of my body right now. But I do. You're so right. You're so right. Okay, let's add a smaller leather texture. Just so it's not so flat. It's barely noticeable, but I notice it, and that's what matters. I'm all about being healthy, but if I can get a nice ass at the same time, it's a win-win. That's so valid. My issue is my doctor actually doesn't want me to be using a walker. She'd prefer if I used a bike right now. But I hate bikes because they hurt my butt. Something's wrong with my heel. We originally thought it was a calcaneal spur, but now we're not so sure because it's lasted so long despite stretching and stuff. I need all my tit to go to my ass. Same friend. For me, I love the way it feels. I came here to drop some money. There we go. That's much better. Hey, that's not true. There's other men in here I know for a fact and can confirm. Equal booty, also good. Jumping on you. Yes, we actually had a rare Fallen voice sighting when we did our Patreon live in the Discord the other day. I'll bring my wife in on a combo and she'll be able to help you. It's her job. I actually might take you up on that. Like an exercise bike, though, that stays in home. Again, where I live has too much winter that you physically can't use a bike unless you have one of those huge tires, and I don't like that. I don't want to be outside in minus 45 degree Celsius, preferably. So it has to be an exercise bike. I'm not sure if she knows that one. Some men be out here blessed with the best asses, and for what? I have a friend that since high school has been known as the guy with the ass. So, can confirm this is true. Stationary bike. She can also set you up with a regular bike that you can put on a trainer during the winter. I don't want to bike outside. I'll fall and cry. And besides, I actually did set up a like an iPad mount for my old iPad for TV, and we no longer are having our walking pad at my apartment. We're having it at hers. So unless we make our dining room a dining room, I could have one there. I'm the same. Ass man, shout out Billy Gunn. Who's that? Why do I know that name? And a single touch. Here, I'm gonna merge this. Rocky! Thank you so much. I mean, a blind woman riding a bicycle is pretty terrifying. That is a very good point. Do you guys have a stationary bike at home? I feel like I'm too much of a klutz to have a bike outside of home. Like, I used to bike all the time as a kid. Where do my references go? Your wife does? Okay, hell yeah. If you have any links, unfortunately I have to go for something cheap. Like, I'd rather something cheap that might have to get, like, returned, fixed, etc. Because I can't afford things. But honestly, I shouldn't get one yet. I should wait for the walking pad and see how that goes. That's fair. Puts hers on a trainer. That's cool. I didn't know you could put it on a trainer. That's actually really sick. Seems that you forgot. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wanna be the one, but two, you were already done. It's a wrestler whose gimmick was he was an ass man. Amazing. If you decide to get another indoor bike, she can help you get the right saddle so your ass won't hurt. Actually, I will 100% take her up on that. Well, I'll take you up on taking her up on that if I go that route. Because that's my biggest thing. Like, I can't stand how much my butt would hurt when I'd use a bike. I know I could perhaps ask my brother about like health stuff and exercise, but he's my brother, so he'd definitely give me a just do it nerd. Oh man. Maybe not, you know? Benefit of the doubt, perhaps. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, that's fine. I like it. Even had his theme song be I'm an ass fan. Phenomenal. You know what? He knows what he likes and he utilizes it. And I like that for him. Like, this man trained to be a physiotherapist and did some nursing training and works out on the regular as well as sport. Then ask him. Like, ask him, be like, hey, you know, I know that you're probably going to poke fun, but I'm genuinely serious. Can you possibly please help me? Give me some tips. Whatever it might be. It might surprise you. If he's done all that, I would assume that it's something he's passionate about. So he may even like that you're asking him. I don't know the guy, but I feel like most humans, when you ask them about something they genuinely like, would feel that way. But siblings, I have a sibling who's wonderful, and she would absolutely, she does my bookkeeping. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing here. I am lucky. That is very true. I love her dearly. He would help, but he would need to get his ribbing in first. Okay, then that's fine. Just mentally prep yourself for a bit of ribbing. I've not heard that term, but I assume it is an Australian one. And then you can actually do something. Guys, this song is so good. Side note, I just learned about it a while ago. I don't like the heartbeats in the beginning, but the rest is good. Prepare. So good. This is good touch to the ears. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, just love it. He needs to hit his teasing and jokes about me being unhealthy in first. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. But, like, if you have to deal with that first, I believe in you. And then you could tell me all about it after, you know? Like, when you have to get the, like, guts up to talk to your boss about a raise. You can do it. I believe in you. Just went to check in on how my partner's prep for tomorrow's session's doing. He added the coolest function for conversations. It lets him put pictures up and flip between them, like in visual novels. So cool. I feel bad that I'm about to give him a new character portrait now after he did all that work with the old one. You know, it might be easy to switch back and forth. Who knows? I feel like it would be. I believe. Oh my gosh, we only have a half an hour left to stream. I did not even realize the time fly by. Oh, way, oh, way, oh. It has, which is good. I'm glad. I am always glad when stream goes by quickly. It's always a good sign. And I'm only now finishing these spikes. Stupid past Kala. What are these spikes? Away, away. Speaking of, actually, side note, if anyone is working on artwork right now with me, I would love to see it. Please feel free to share it in the live stream art share channel on the Discord. Be sure to include your text with your picture, as you can only post once per hour, because we go by when I request it, not at random times. So we just have a little cool down on it. I regretty every time I think to draw my dwarf bard. Just a weird shape, and the portraits from a bit of a weird angle, so I struggle. Same map, not much different from yesterday. That's fair, Devin. How long do maps usually take you, if you don't mind me asking? Let's say that type of map, specifically. In case that matters. I feel like it might. Asanika. 2 to 3 weeks? Oh my gosh. That's so incredible. I'm very blessed to have art that doesn't take as much time. I'm so impressed by people that have crafts that take that long. World maps are 4 to 6 weeks. Oh my goodness. That's so impressive. Keep walking, shut it down. Yay! Time to speedrun finish the last little bit of the liner I've been going through slowly. Yeah! Feel free to share in the live stream art share Fallen. I don't mind at all. It's a commission for me. For anyone wondering why I said that. Pull up, you know it's a shutdown. I'll take a look-see in the Discord in a little bit here. It'll be for the Discord. As long as Fallen's cool with that. Perhaps also for the Twitch during October. I don't know how much space I have left. We'll see. That would be good though. These holes are too big. Change my mind. I don't want these ones. I can accept that. Both cases. Yay! Black pink in your area. Type of girl that'll make you wanna dream. Okay. So that's all the clothes other than the yellow, of course. Except for the accessories. Should I do the accessories first or the shirt first? I feel like I want to do the belt buckle, the shirt, then the necklace. I'll do that, actually. I have to go to the washroom. Do I take a full break? Let's see. My chair is really squeaky. That makes sense as an order. Thank you. I'm glad you agree. On the note, I'm going to take a quick break. It's not going to be the 10 minutes at all. So disregard the timing that will be on the BRB screen. I'll be back. Everyone be good. Okay. Let me drink some water. Turn it to 100. Thank you. Just getting settled. All right. So we're going to do the belt buckle. Shouldn't take us long. And then we can get started on the shirt, but we are running behind. Well, not behind. It's just, you know, it's almost the end of stream. Thank you. How's everyone doing? What are your plans for the rest of the day? That's better. Hello, SRD. Welcome in. Mapping the gaming while watching CR. I actually haven't watched CR in a bit, but I mentioned this at the beginning of stream. I really enjoy when I can binge watch it. However, I also enjoy being able to stay up to date with the current, like, situation, especially for art purposes. So I'm kind of sad that I haven't, but I'm really excited for when I'm finished my show, because that's what I told myself. I'd wait until I finished Ghost Whisper. I'm on the last season now. And then get back to watching Critical Role, and I'm really excited for the binge that will occur. Probably gonna make some stir fry. Ooh, yum. My plans are to do some more arts along with audiobook. I'm so glad you're reading that book. I look forward each day now. I've also been updating B with your progress. I think I'll just draw some art for a project I'm working on. Exciting. I will be working on more commissions tonight off stream. I won't be able to update you with the PNG tuber because it is a private commission until the streamer announces it. But I will update the patrons when I'm working on other stuff. I bring your mama. Like B, Fallen has more thoughts. Listen up. We have watch parties in my server, so I'm mostly because of them. Mostly because of them. I don't know why I messed that up. That is very fair. I don't like doing watch parties in server because I know that they have like a gazillion views, but I have this thing about like them not getting the views. I don't know if that makes sense. But then again, like, so I don't share the video, but we do have like a text chat for people to message in. But I'm also in Beacon now, so I'm usually in that one when I am watching live. I did finally get Beacon a while ago. Okay. I thought that was the case. After I said it, I was like, nah, I don't think you would do that. Yeah, I'm always in the Beacon server now. Whenever I get lost, I'm like, guys, don't think I'm stupid. What is this? What just happened? And they're really nice. I'm sure they would be in your server as well. It's nice to be able to watch with people for sure. Another name for it, honestly. Yeah, I guess unless you called it like we have a watch group chat, but like that feels silly. So I feel you. It is technically still a watch party. You're just watching it on your own links. So you're not wrong. I've had people, we previously were trying to do that, and I was like, no, like I don't really like that they're not getting the views. I've also seen like streamers like watch videos and stuff on their thing, and I just want to say I don't like that unless it's like part of the program like we have with Amazon Prime. I just don't like the idea, especially like things like Critical Role, like where the creators are really behind it all. I don't like that. I don't like it. Do it bad, do it clean. Yeah, we were calling it a watch along, but we were just saying like, as in we're not watching it together in the Discord on the same video, so then only one viewer is like considered for their Twitch or whatever it might be. Monster. Yeah, we're absolutely partying. Synchronized watch. I like that. That's good. Jono, what are you doing? Oh, Bubba. I don't like that. I changed my mind. Remove. Delete. I was calling it reaction party. That seemed to confuse more people. You can only respond in GIFs. Honestly, though, that would be fun. I always see that, like, responding to, like, tweets and stuff with a GIF is, like, really, like, millennial or something. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? It describes the emotion better than a text. But I guess, like, now that I think about it, whenever I see Gen Z's messaging, they're like, okay. And they're very scary. You know? It's kind of scary. Hold on. Let's do the live stream art share. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let me pull that up. To say what a big mistake. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, we got 1. 2. 3. Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay, let's pull this forward. All right, so first up, we have artwork by the wonderful Calathra. This looks amazing. This looks phenomenal. What? Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm trying to get my stuff out of the way so I can use my keyboard. Here we go. All y'all are scary. Look at this. This is so good. Man, I should do like a little video about... Oh, I like how it's like up and then curves. Does that make sense? I think it's on purpose because it looks like it's repeated. It goes up and then curves. That's really cool. That's so sick. Hello. So cool. I want to make sure I'm looking at these because I know you've been working. Oh, hello. Lips. So sick. I'm glad you can tell. I can definitely tell. I can't wait to see. I don't know if you're going to be rendering this more, but like, I think that absolutely with some highlights, like right on the edge can really make it pop. I think on the edge, or maybe I'm thinking of like a highlight right here. This is not a critique stream. It looks amazing. I love this idea. I've never actually done that. I think that's a great idea. That's sick. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, awesome. Amazing by Calathra. We're going to skip this one for a second. This one is by the lovely, let's see, SRD illustration. I think I might try to color this in today. She's a character in a comic I'm working on. This is so cool. Also, this bird looks sick. What kind of bird is this? Is this like a griffin? What's the word? What am I thinking of? This is so cool. I love your line work. Like how it's sketchy, but like I can still absolutely see what's happening here. That's so cool. Badass is a good word for it, for sure. Hell yeah. And then we have artwork by the lovely Fallen Morning that I commissioned him to draw. I love the fact that I know why her pupils are like this, and I love how they currently look. It's making me giggle. Look at this. Look at the baby. We even got her newer hairstyle, so she's got that little ponytail and the braids are different. I'm so pumped. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, Fallen. Bless you. Bless you. I can't wait to have this as a little emote. Precious baby. Baxter is dead. Friendly reminder. As soon as I saw the tombstone one, I was like, well, we have to do that. Obviously. Obviously. For those of you who don't know, Baxter is my D&D character on Tuesdays. She is a reborn, which means she died and came back. She does not breathe. She does not eat. She cannot smell. She cannot taste. It's a good time. So sick. Thank you guys for sharing your beautiful artworks. This is awesome. My goodness. I'm so pumped. I love getting emotes from you. So cool. Oh my goodness. Ah! I'm so excited. Okay. We have like 10 minutes left. I think I'm going to finish the belt and then we'll stop there because there's something I want to do with the belt here. And that is make this part look like it's bumping out more. Like that. I love making emotes. I also really enjoy doing like the chibis and the emotes and stuff and the PNG tuber. I actually have some emote commissions this month for the lovely Devon Rue. And then I'm also doing that PNG tuber. And it's honestly just a really good break from my regular, which is more like this. So I'm really, really pumped. Oh, I'm using the wrong brush. I was using a blending brush instead of the erase. That's why it was looking weird. The guy's a necromancer that raises bugs and prehistoric creatures. Ooh, that's cool. Instead of just your basic dead people. That's so cool. Thank you very much for sharing, SRD. 5 feet to be exact. It is Friday, so I was waiting to see when Anthony was going live. But they are not starting till 6 EST. Rude. Guys, we'll just have to go seek him out if you want to see the chaotic draw along. I heard you're back together, and if it's true. All right. We are going to be pausing there and doing a raid. Who's down to show some love to another streamer? I know there's just a few of us here chatting, but it's always good to send off the peoples. Let me see. Ooh, Mikey's drawing. It's been a while since I saw Mikey stream. Whoa. Oh, that scared me. All right, we're going to be rating Mikey Mega Mega. Super, super nice. I haven't seen him streaming art as opposed to games in a really long time. So let's do, I know there's a small amount of us here, but let's do a good, exciting raid. Hey, Hailiiz raid. And give him some hype. Oh, not that emote. Hold on. All right. Here is the raid message. As long as you're a follower, you have access to this emote. And then when we get over to Mega, Mikey's stream, we'll all post it together. It'll be all hype. Very exciting. Hell yeah. And then I'll be live tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit later in the day. The time is available in the... Here, the time is available in the Discord if you're not yet a part of it. That's where you can find my best schedule. Will always be in the Discord. Raid. Mikey. Mega. All right. I'm really excited. Let's go give Mikey lots of love. I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much for being here and making stream go by so fast. It can be really hard to convince yourself to socialize when you're an antisocial person, but you guys all make it a lot easier. I will see you very soon. Bye.